Hello.
आ रहा है कि नहीं विश्व करंडक में अभी तक?
वाह, क्या स्पिरिट है, मजा आ गया.
So buckle up your seat belts as we welcome you all to yet another awe-inspiring phase of Vishwa Karandak, the game of the shadows.
The competition we will be hosting today can be said to be the highlight of the Karandak.
A very good evening to our esteemed judges, honorable faculty, and my lovely audience. This is your host Palak, along with my co-host Aryan.
Tonight, on this lively and zestful evening, we will be taking you on a thrilling quest to recognize the illustrious Mr. and Miss VIT.
So audience, are you ready to witness the battle for the crown?
But before starting the event, I'd like to introduce our esteemed panel of judges to the audience. Our first judge for the event is Mrs. Spenda Patel. Spenda Patel is the winner of Mrs. Maharashtra 2022, a filmmaker and an animator by profession, trained dance choreographer, certified Australian football coach, and model. She believes that education and experience leads to enrichment, and that is why she is here tonight to share her experiences and in return learn a few things from us.
Our next judge for the evening is Miss Anjali Deshpande. Anjali Deshpande is a fashion designer and film producer from Nagpur. She started her journey in fashion at FTII and quickly made a name for herself in Nagpur fashion scene in 2011. She later moved into the film industry and worked as an assistant costume designer, wardrobe designer, and a producer. She's been in the industry for over a decade and has worked on multiple projects in fashion and film, both in regional and in Bollywood. She now aims to inspire new minds to be creative in the industry.
On this serene evening, we have assembled a remarkable cohort of contestants who will be exhibiting their unique talents, confidence, and a personality.
So without any further ado, let's give them a huge round of applause.
We start off with the ethnic round. Allow us to tell you a little about this round. We've asked our participants to dress up in their native traditional attire. So get on the roller coaster and let us take you through a ride through every part of India. We'll request the slot numbers to come on stage. Slot number 10. Slot number 10.
Along with that, we have slot number 8.
Slot number 6.
And slot number 3.
Slot number 13. Slot number 18.
And slot number 9.
Slot number 19.
With that, we have slot number 7.
Slot number 20.
And slot number 6. Next up, we have slot number 16.
Next up, we have slot number 17.
Along with slot number 15.
Slot number 14.
Along with slot number 5.
Slot 2 would now come up on stage.
Along with slot number 11. It takes a lot to win this title, one of which is proving that you have the X factor which sets you apart from the crowd. The next round demands the participants to prove their worth and showcase the talents that they possess. Next up, we have the talent round, where the participants will showcase their talents. The first person to come up on the stage would be slot number 1.
One.
Thank you. So, hello guys. Cream and gold and gold and cream. I hail from the sandalwood state of of India. I hail from Karnataka. In the sun-baked alleys reminiscent of the summer months, I would spend my summer days trying to make toys out of coconut parts. Uh, we Karnataki people, we make sure that we make use of every single part of a coconut tree. So the leaves would make the roof, the stems would make the body, and the small baby coconuts scattered, that would lay scattered on the ground, those would be the wheels. So Devu's little sports car goes round and round and round. It was also this summer that I realized if I speak in a fake American accent on a public transport, these people from the village think I am way cooler for them. Staring at the birds outside my window, I would drown in the summer waves. Running under the scorching heat of the scorching sun, I would just go down the lane to chase that one golawala who had stopped by the house, but not for long enough for me to convince my parents. However, all of this has been now left behind. No longer are those once muddy, mushy pavements are now converted into a cement pavement. So cream and gold and gold and cream. As my fingers trace the golden border of my mundu, here I stand before you. The thread, that one single thread that binds this 4 yards of stretched cotton starched mundu. This one thread which binds together tons and tons of stories of tradition and culture. But however, these stories are in a language which I never learned. But yet again, when I say this, that whenever I get a whiff of burning wood at a distance, it pierces a memory so hard that I'm deeply and immediately transported to my Amma's house in Belgavi, where there is a pot of boiling rasam on the stove, and I'm waiting for her to serve it with idlis. And when I say this, that even though these stories of tradition and culture are in a language which I cannot read or speak, but I'm sure that this is the language that will speak to me. Thank you.
Stunning poetry. We'd now like to request slot number 2. I repeat, slot number 2.
जीव झाला येडा पिसा त्याचा नाही भरवसा तोल राहीना राखली की मर्जी तुमच्या जोडीनं मी आले फिरतीच्या या रंगी राया चिंबोली मी झाले राया सोडत तरी कळ येळ नाही बरी पुन्हा भेटू कवा तरी साजना मला जाऊ द्या न घरी आवाजले की बारा मला जाऊ द्या न घरी
That was such an energetic Lavani performance. The next person to come up on stage would be slot number 3. I repeat, slot number 3.
Mic desko.
ओके गाइस सो इफ़ यू ऑल डोंट नो मी मैं वही छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ जो ग्राउंड पे भागते रहता हूँ वैसे मेरी हाइट 6'2" है, बट दैट्स ओनली ऑन गुड डेज. सो गाइज एक कहानी सुनोगे? ओके, सो बेसिकली दिस डेट्स बैक टू व्हेन आई वाज इन 11th ग्रेड. तो मेरे दो दोस्त थे, एक था विनीत और एक था चरणप्रीत. और कोविड बैच, तो वी हैड आवर ऑनलाइन एग्जाम्स द फाइनल सेम फॉर द 11th ग्रेड. और इंजीनियरिंग हो रही नहीं थी, तो हमारा बैकअप था SAT. तो उसके लिए वी नीडेड गुड ग्रेड्स इन द 11th ग्रेड. तो हम लोग ने ग्रुप बनाया था चीटिंग करने के लिए, और हमने सब एक दूसरे को भेजा था, लिटरेचर के लेटर से लेके फिज़िक्स के डेरिवेशंस लेके सब कुछ. एंड सो बेसिकली हम लोग ने सब चीटिंग की थी और पूरा पेपर शेयर किया था. सब ने सेम आंसर्स लिखे थे. देन इट केम टू द रिपोर्ट कार्ड डे वेयर आई गॉट 96 एंड विनीत गॉट 95. ये सिर्फ टॉप 3 अनाउंस हुए थे. तो उसके बाद आवर पेरेंट्स आर आस्किंग अस वेयर इज चरण. और फिर हमें बाद में चरण मिला. चरण को आए थे 17%. सेम पेपर लिखा है हम तीनों ने, सेम लेटर. राजू को ही लिखा था सबने. राजू भी पगला गया कि क्या लिख रहे हैं. तो चरण को आए थे 17%. फिर हम लोग एक बेंच पे बैठे थे, मैं, चरण, विनीत. मैं और विनीत चरण के पेपर को देख रहे हैं. चरण ऊपर दिख रहे हैं और चरण की दोनों आंखें साइड पे थी, ऐसे साइड पे थी. वो सब वाइड एंगल पे दिखता था स्टार्टिंग से. एंड आफ्टर दैट्स व्हेन वी रियलाइज व्हाई द टीचर्स यूज्ड टू टेल चरण कि बेटा सामने देखो. फिर चरण एक आंख बंद करके साइड पे दिखता था. सो चरण वॉज द ओनली गाय हु हैड फेल्ड आर ग्रेड अनफॉर्चुनेटली, हमारा प्रिय मित्र. तो वो फेल हो गया था. एंड एवरी वन हु हैड फेल्ड आर ग्रेड हैड टू गो फॉर करियर काउंसलिंग टू टाटिया सर. सो नाउ they are going for counseling to Tatya sir. और टाटिया सर एक बार उनके पास जाते हैं ना, वो छोड़ते नहीं हैं. तो चरण के पापा गगनदीप अंकल भी उसके साथ ही आए हुए थे. और उनका बचपन से ऐसा सपना था कि बेटा बड़ा होकर इंजीनियरिंग करेगा. तो उनने टाटिया सर को पहले से कन्विंस करके रखा था कि नो मैटर व्हाट हैपेंस, मेक श्योर माय सन डज इंजीनियरिंग. तो टाटिया सर भी हाँ में हाँ मिलाए. फिर चरण टाटिया सर के साथ अंदर 30 मिनट के लिए था. सो आफ्टर दैट विनीत, मैं और गग्गू अंकल चरण के लिए रुके हुए थे बाहर. फिर चरण 30 मिनट के बाद वापस आता है बाहर, और उसके चेहरे पे बहुत बड़ी स्माइल थी, बहुत बड़ी स्माइल थी. एंड जस्ट टू रिमाइंड यू ऑल, चरण को मैथ्स में आया 7%, फिजिक्स में 13 और फिजिक्स में 4. और इसके बाद वो करियर काउंसलिंग के गया है, जहाँ उनने उसको बोला कि उससे JEE एडवांस क्रैक होने वाला है. ऑल्सो अबाउट इंजीनियरिंग होती नहीं है, हो जाती है. सो मुझसे तो नहीं हो रही थी, हो गई गलती से, बहुत बड़ी गलती से. So then Charan comes out with a very big smile on his face coming back from Tata sir's office, and Charan walks up to his father. गग्गू अंकल भी उसकी आंखों में देख रहे हैं एकदम खुशी से. चरण ऊपर देखता है, पापा मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया है, मुझे बड़े होके करियर काउंसलर बनना है. Because see, it's okay if you all don't find this funny. You all can just save the laughs and double it and give it to the next person. So basically, after getting those marks, they are told him to do engineering. So he decided to do career counseling instead. as that was the easier alternative. As उसके हिसाब से career counseling में कुछ करना नहीं रहता है apart from just choosing a stream. And yes, thank you. That's for my time. Oh, the mic is sweaty. Yes.
That was a truly captivating mono act. The next participant to come up on stage would be slot number 5. I repeat, slot number 5.
Good evening, Gani Khamba, Namaskar, Namaste, and what else is there? Salam Alaikum. Jai Maharashtra. Yeah, for sure. Now, that was the last few traditional words I'll be speaking because what I'm trying to do is making impressions of different accents of English. Ironic because I'm wearing traditional dress, but still. So, a fun fact about Indian accent, why you speak like that. Suppose there's a sentence, what are you doing? You see, every letter in the sentence, every letter in a word is basically pronounced completely. You mean the words are rounded. Suppose I'll speak, what are you doing? Like that. And in American, what are you doing? What are you doing? So the difference is, American is a little bit rounded around the edges. And British being more rounded. What are you doing? Like that. So let's straight up jump with the British accent I'll be making. So I swear to God, I'm not British. I'm from Jammu, Kashmir. I'm not British. And yeah, the accent I'm speaking is basically a mix of the RP, received pronunciation, and a little bit of Birmingham accent. How many of you watched Peaky Blinders? Anyone? Yeah. So, you know a character, Tommy Shelby. Tommy Shelby and Arthur Morgan. No, Arthur Shelby. Sorry. So Arthur Shelby, there can be a sentence. I can make a sentence which Arthur Shelby said, like, Tommy, don't put the guns under the table. Don't put it here, put it over the table. We have enemies coming around. They need to be sure what we are. One accent. So now, enough for British, I think. This country has been too much colonized by British, so yeah. Another country colonized by British, Australian. Australians are similar to British, but more rounded. You see what I did there? Rounded. Rounded. In British, you say rounded. Rounded. Australian, rounded. So I won't be speaking Australian that much, but you get the idea. Now, about American. I hate American accent. I don't practice it at all, but still. I'll try to speak something about it. Put the butter on the toast. Bring me some water. Yeah, I won't be speaking more, but there's another accent, American, called the Alabama accent. The Alabama accent is pretty southern district. So few sentences, to be sure, like, he is a wise man. He's a wise man. Another one. He has 10 friends. He has 10 friends. That's a little bit of Alabama to you. And now, back to Europe, United Kingdoms. Well, I have obsession with UK. Not that obsession, but still, the accents. The accent I'll be speaking is Irish. So basically, the Irish are